Much like the rest of the world, Barcelona was forever altered by the coronavirus pandemic. As citizens returned to the streets in mid-May after a 2-month lockdown, they discovered a changed city. Traffic congestion and crowded roads were replaced with miles of new, bright yellow bike lanes. Adria Gomila is the Chief of Mobility Services in Barcelona. It's a big title that says he's always thinking about how to get people around what has been a very driver-centric city up through the late 90s. The pandemic shifted priorities.
This situation with COVID has led to a higher personal consciousness about sustainability and self-responsibility.
Barcelona was never an obvious candidate to be a bike-friendly city. It's built on the foothills of the Collserola mountain range. Cyclists have to pedal up steep slopes and face the scorching Mediterranean sun. About 2 decades ago, authorities started to realize that traffic jams and air pollution in a city of 2 million people couldn't be solved only by managing trucks and cars. While conversations around mass transit in Barcelona got started, Gomila was managing car traffic flows in the city.
What we do is to accelerate existing programs to install bike lanes. What do we achieve with that? Obviously, we take steps forward in improving cycling infrastructure, that's obvious, but especially, and this is my opinion, we help in raising awareness that this is an opportunity.
Gomila says a 20-year-old law provided the roadmap to make a more sustainable Barcelona. It also included targets for bike lanes. The 2-month coronavirus lockdown made it easy for Gomila and his team to speed up the process. Streets were empty, so painting yellow lanes and effectively taking space from cars wasn't a struggle. And the city already had a plan for where to install the lanes.
The deployment of bikes in the city, there's not one single way to do it. It depends on the city's conditions, and conditions are not just physical streets, whether they're one way or two ways, but how good is public transport, whether there are tramways, and the social culture that exists around bikes.
The final phase, Gomila says, will be when cycling is so widespread that his team needs to shift their focus from paths to building large bike parking facilities. While other cities have long been bike-friendly, Barcelona is showing how others around Europe and the world can adapt for the future of transportation.